recently, we got a fair bit of news for the Miraculous Ladybug franchise, as we got a look at the upcoming Miraculous special, Miraculous World Paris, Tales of Shadybug and Claw Noir. So, it's the latest of those Miraculous World specials, following off from Shanghai and New York. Both of which were actually really well done if I'm remembering things correctly, and were proof that when the writing's good with this show, anything's possible. And yeah, when this was first announced and there were leaked pictures surfacing on social media, I was pretty sure it was fake. And even now with this proof, with this trailer, still kind of think it might be fake. At times it feels like I'm looking at some sort of fan edit, but apparently it's not. It's apparently legit. And yeah, early thoughts? Having the Miraculous special, which we've previously seen explore alternate cities and places, set in Paris this time, feels like a missed opportunity for storytelling. You could literally transplant this special into the main Show Me things and nothing would change. Like, I appreciate the effort and all, but come on now, let's be real. Paris is not the most inspiring place for a special episode when the entire show is set in Paris. But we'll move on. Also the title, Shadybug. Oh, come on. That's what created that kernel of doubt in my mind that this isn't just some elaborate prank to make us all look like fools. Like, I know some of the names in the show are not of the highest quality regardless, like some of the hero names are truly cringe, but this one's really just so stupid sounding, like, Shadybug. Whatever, let's move on, shall we? Okay, so obviously in the last couple of years, a massive plot device that's cropped up in superhero media has been the concept of the multiverse. And also, side note, just want to throw this out here. Asterisk. Zag. I'm launching an official complaint because when I googled the multiverse, just to get a concrete definition for this video, I went down the rabbit hole. I was a fool. I clicked the Wikipedia links about parallel universes and the beginning of the universe and how time's an illusion and all of that. And so I went on one of the biggest existential spirals of all time. Seriously, just panic, just straight panic. But yeah, I blame you, Asterisk, and I blame you, Zag. You caused me pain and anguish. But back to the video. So, the multiverse, for those that don't know, is basically a web of parallel universes. And in a sci-fi context, it's basically, what if there's a universe where Marinette was a blonde? What if she was a villain? What if her parents ran a bookstore instead of a bakery? What if Chloe and Lila were Ladybug and Cat Noir? That sort of stuff. And yeah, so I'm not really surprised that Miraculous couldn't resist going down that same pathway because the Spider-Verse did it, and MCU did it, and now the DCEU has done it. And so I guess it's time for the Miraculous verse to get their own multiversal shenanigans. It is superhero tradition. And it actually kind of looks like a fresh and interesting idea for a storyline. So already my hype was high, even if the title made me want to weep. But yeah, let's actually take a look at this thing, shall we? Okay, so we start off the trailer with, is that the sewers? Seriously? Is that what they're sliding down the sewerage? Ugh. What the hell is with these people and exposing themselves to fecal matter? I'm starting to suspect somebody on the writing staff has a feces fetish. What do you call it? A scat fetish? Ugh. Isn't that a thought that just makes you want to gag? But yeah, tell me I'm wrong. I mean, maybe it's not a sewer though, who really knows? Anyway, we then see Nino just chilling. And is he in Gabe's lair? Is this the alternate universe? Because look at Nino, he's wearing a beanie. And he's being confronted with what you'd have to suspect is Shadybug and Claw Noir. And you'd assume that that's an evil version of Ladybug and Cat Noir, which is actually an interesting twist. And it does allow the fandom to finally get a taste of villain Marinette without her getting akumatized, because let's be real, from what we've seen in the show and from statements on social media, there's no chance in hell that Marinette is ever going to be successfully akumatized. It just won't happen. It'll get teased until the end of time because it is such an anticipated plot point and they love to tease you. But this will be as close as you ever get, so enjoy it. Anyway, that dude's toast, by the way. Bad luck, alternate Nino. There's a cataclysm with your name on it. And then we get another look at evil Ladybug. I can't say Shadybug again, I'm sorry. It's evil Ladybug now. And I gotta say, I am kind of vibing the costume from what we've seen so far. And also, she holding Markov at his corpse? She kill him or something? If so, rest in peace Markov, poor little fella. But yeah, the black suit with the red spots, whew, that's just good design. Looks great with Spider-Man in the Miles Morales suit. Looks great with the Peter Parker black suit Spider-Man. And it looks good here. Hell, it looked good with Antibug back in the day. Something about bugged-themed heroes with dark costumes, it just works. You can never go wrong with that design choice. It instantly makes it seem more hardcore, less bright, less happy, just awesome. We then get a look at Tom and Sabine just sitting downstairs watching TV, and then they look nervously upstairs, so I'm guessing they heard somebody blow a hole in Marinette's wall like we see later in the trailer. Or maybe they just hear loud noises, because it's a pretty understated reaction to somebody blowing up your only child's bedroom. We then have a look at sad and lonely Adrian. What else is new? And we see some bonding cuddles with Alia and Marinette. And honestly, I do miss the heavy focus that their friendship had during season 4. It was really awesome. and I'm glad to see it brought back to the forefront here. We then meet alternate Alia, who seems to be currently an akumatized villain, and who has a really awesome design. Great color scheme, cool power. Seriously, the portal cape? That's cool. It's got to be one of the best akumatization designs and powers we've ever seen. Looks like something out of Tron or something like that. Really techno sort of design. We then see the silhouette of, well, you'd assume that's going to be evil Ladybug. I mean, she even has the multi-mouse style hair that she got in that one episode where Ms. Mendeleev went insane. And I'm guessing they're going to have a really brief fight, enough for Marinette to be all shocked and, who's this? What's going on? And enough time for evil Ladybug to try and kill her, or just attack her maybe, only for it to be foiled by the timely intervention of the Butterfly Miraculous user, and if you slow it down and look closely, well, it kind of looks like Gabe to me. Does that look like Gabe to you? Man, handsome Chad hero Gabe? I'm all here for this alternate universe. Hell yeah. I mean, just look at this man. And then we see that same Hawkmoth. I mean, that's probably not going to be his name, right? But whatever. He akumatizes alternate Alia. So maybe she was an akumatized hero all along. And also, not gonna lie, Alia had a bit of a glow up in this alternate universe. Much cooler design. And that's kind of where we finished the trailer. And so, having seen all of these clips, you gotta say that Ladybug and Cat Noir, they're gonna be the villains. Gabe, a secret hero. And Nino and Alia were perhaps his helpers. After all, she does get akumatized in the same room that Nino's being attacked by Shadybug and Claw Noir. Judging by the screens and flashing lights. And once again, I really hate those names. I don't know why. They're not even that bad, really. But I just, visceral hatred when I hear them. Ugh. Anyway, maybe Nino dies. Maybe he gets snatched. But I'm going to guess that Gabe and Alia realize they need help. So they make a plan to lure the alternate villains to an alternate universe where Ladybug and Cat Noir can help save the day. Hence why Alia seems to bring evil Ladybug with her to the normal timeline in Paris. Just a guess. That's how I would probably write this based on what I've seen so far. Either way though, pretty hyped to see our first ever akumatized hero and see how it's meant to work before it was all corrupted by nasty normal timeline Gabe. And yeah, it's kind of a short trailer really, it's more of a teaser. And there's not really much else to say other than that. The trailer looks epic, and it's like a breath of fresh air in a show that's gotten quite a bit stale. I've always liked this special, so I'm pretty hyped up for this based on the trailer. Even if the idea is not exactly the most original one in the world. And so yeah, all that being said, these have just been my opinions, and now I'd like to hear yours. What did you think of the trailer? You like it? You think it'll be good? Maybe the opposite? Anything you think I've missed? I'm curious for your thoughts, so make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know.